watching Jazz&cat. She made a video today, so watch it. It's called They Put Me in a Game. So, alright, let's watch it.
This is Asperia, a beautiful place known for its breathtaking scenery, gorgeous mountains, bustling villages, and secrets around every corner. In a forest somewhere, Jaden can be found playing with Ari and Tofu, her loyal bird companions.
Alright, Ari and Tofu. Alright, I like how Ari just chasing that mouse. It's so cute.
She lays back, happily enjoying the sunlight as Ari runs around, disturbing the wildlife, and Tofu eats dirt. Jaden is the region's very own wildlife biologist. She documents every new animal she encounters in her ecological guidebook, hoping to one day discover every mysterious creature Asperia has to offer. Ari and Tofu help in their own ways, I suppose.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding.
As she's writing down this interaction in her book, for scientific purposes of course, a flock of fruit doves flies by overhead. Jaden immediately recognizes them from their bright white feathers and loud screeches. Very obnoxious ear piercers.
Okay. Alright. Nice job.
Oh, how nature sure is a blessing sometimes.
Yes.
Just as they pass over, one of the bird calls spooks Ari, who is too distracted with bullying the rat. In a burst of panic from the sudden shrieks, Ari takes off and starts flying away in a fit of confusion. Ari?
Oh my god.
Alright, stop, hey! Come on, dude, you're being
You gotta be kidding. Ari, this is away.
Panic. Jaden calls out to her bird, but he's already too far away. Even if he can hear her, he's way too stubborn to listen anyway. Well, this is just great. After hours of searching for Ari in random bushes, trees, caves, Jaden finally admits defeat and starts heading to the nearby town of Hollowstone for extra help in finding her bird. Luckily, she immediately spots a noble Hollowstone soldier. Perfect. I'll just go up to the bird and simply ask him if he can help me find Ari. I need your help! It's an emergency! We need to alert the town! Ari the bird is missing! He's gonna die out there!
Ari, this is the thing. Wait, but Ari could also do a lot of trouble in the way, so yeah, she needs to fight Ari.
He doesn't eat his daily 5-course meal? You gotta help me, man! Please, help me find Ari! Oh my god, woman, calm down! Just as Jaden was calmly talking to the guard about the dire situation, someone approaches. It seems like they somehow overheard the conversation she and the soldier were having. Typical eavesdroppers. The person asks Jaden what happened, but she's too distracted by the fact the traveler has 2 funny little hamsters with them.
I love outfits. They are cute. I think I don't really like the witch one that much, but oh my god, the whole arm. That one is just it's a lot of arm there. That one is just cute.
Hamsters? Who are you? Are you looking for a duel? This is unfortunate because I'm missing my strongest battler, Ari, so you outnumber me in creatures. But luckily, bird-type attacks are super effective on hamsters, so it shouldn't be. Whoa, chill out. I'm Merlin. I heard you need help with finding your lost bird. They're just here to help. Jaden wasn't really in the mood to wipe the floor with this kid's hamsters right now anyway. To help, Merlin asks Jaden which forest she was in when Ari took off. The forests have names. This might be a bit trickier than everyone originally thought it would. As the new little team starts retracing Jaden's steps, they determine the area she was most likely in when Ari flew away was the south side of Ryham. Luckily, the Hollowstone soldier knows a villager over there that commonly feeds the birds. If anyone were to see Ari, it would definitely be him. With a fresh lead, the hodgepodge crew head off together on their new quest to find Ari. They can only hope he's not gotten himself into too much trouble, but knowing him, it's quite inevitable.
Yes, indeed.
This was the start to the quest line of Jaden and her birds in the game, and also this video's sponsor, AFK Journey. Me and the AFK Journey team have collaborated to put together a fun little campaign that includes Jaden, me, Ari, and Tofu. It's also the first time I've ever been featured in a video game, which is really cool, and it'll be active from September to November, so I hope you get to try it out. The new season, Waves of Intrigue, is out today. There's a link to the game in the description so you can download it.
Oh my god!
Waves of Intrigue brings with it a wealth of new content, including a brand new map area, the bustling hub city of Rustport, new game modes and characters to recruit, fishing and sailing mechanics, and so much more. There's even new intense pirate and mafia elements that you can explore and immerse yourself with. On top of it all, they've added even more stories and trials to beat if you're up to the challenge. AFK Journey has given me a code for you all to punch in. Use code Tofu and Ari for some exclusive rewards. The link is down below, or you can use this handy dandy QR code. The game is beautiful, massive, and definitely has so much for you to uncover and discover throughout the entire world they've created. I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you again to AFK Journey for not only sponsoring this video, but also putting me into their game in such a cool way. Thanks for watching.
Hello, we're going to be watching Jelly, Jessie, which, yeah, it is about Bluey, right? I don't know how I feel about Bluey. Alright, nice.
It's having a baby! Really?
As an Australian, I've absolutely adored the way that the animated children's show Bluey has become more than just a source of entertainment. It is a cultural phenomena that celebrates and highlights the distinct features of Australian life. It has captured the hearts of viewers not only here, but all around the world by incorporating elements of Aussie culture, beliefs, and lifestyle in a way that seems authentic and contemporary, whilst also being easily digestible by those living anywhere. The Hiller family. It goes without saying that the main characters from Bluey are anthropomorphic dogs, but what kind of dogs are they exactly? And why is this relevant? Well, Bluey and Bandit are both blue heelers, also known as Australian cattle dogs. Bingo and Chili are red heelers, which I'm sure you could guess fall into the same category. The breed is known for its muscular build and distinctive blue, red, or mottled coats. Such a weird word. The Australian cattle dog breed was developed by early Australian settlers to handle the challenging conditions of the Australian outback. They needed a breed that could manage cattle across vast distances and harsh terrains, but by far the most interesting part of the breed was created by crossing domestic herding dogs with wild dingoes? Free-ranging wild dogs native to the continent, who are considered to be Australia's largest terrestrial predator and play a huge role in the country's ecosystem. I don't even want to know how they managed to breed one of those with a domesticated dog. I'm sure it wasn't pretty. Anyway, the traits of the Heeler family in Bluey reflect the typical characteristics of Australian cattle dogs: intelligence, energy, and a playful nature. An authentic slice of Australian life. One of Bluey's most notable aspects is its authentic portrayal of Australian life. The series is set in Brisbane, Queensland, as evidenced by everything from the architecture of the buildings to the brilliant nature settings featured in the episodes. The creators have done a fantastic job of mixing features that are distinctively Australian, such as natural flora and animals, suburban settings, and the informal, laid-back lifestyle associated with the Australian people. Language and vernacular. Australian slang and vernacular are used frequently throughout Bluey's conversation, which gives it an air of genuineness and charm. Phrases like, good on ya, fair dinkum, give it a go, and she'll be right, are used carefully and introduce non-Australian audiences to the regional dialect. And now, it's time for a game off! What's that mean? First word is Arvo. What's that mean?
I don't know. I'll just...
Ding, ding, ding! The correct answer is B. Afternoon. How about phones? What's that mean?
Alright. You know what? Now I'm doing the quiz. Alright. I don't know what's doing this, so I'm not a genius. Alright. Kick me out if I'm not a genius at all. Then I'm dumb. Right. I'm not dumb. I'll choose A. I'm bad at it, right? I'm just saying. Wait.
Ding, ding. The correct answer
D.
is D. Our word for flip-flops. Flip-flops. And lastly, esky. What's that mean?
What's that mean? I don't know what it means. I guess it's Alright, I'll go with I'll go C. I don't know. That's my answer for it. I guess.
Ding, ding, ding. The correct answer is B. It's a cooler
B.
box. Non-Australians, tell me your results in the comments below. Going to be honest here, hearing Australian slang in a show like this does make me cringe inside a lot. I think this is simply because it somehow manages to catch me off guard every time. So I know other viewers probably won't feel the same way. It's honestly one of the shows on TV that heavily uses Australian slang. The only other one I can think of is Home and Away.
It doesn't fight you one, pal. You just got yourself one. I'll find and kill you.
And probably Kath and Kim, but I don't associate myself with that. To non-Australians, it's probably more of a fun and interesting take on the English language that adds to the show's entertainment value, and although I don't use most of the phrases myself, it definitely is an accurate representation of how people speak. So I can't hate. When I was a kid, I knew of some kids that would speak in an American accent because they just watched so much American TV. It's weird to think that Bluey probably has the same effect on children across the world. Cultural references
That makes
mean. The show is rich in cultural references. For instance, the characters regularly engage in activities that are typical of Australia, such as barbecuing, playing cricket in the backyard, and visiting the beach. These pursuits, which highlight the importance of community, family time, and outdoor play, are essential to each episode's narrative. Highlighting Australian nature and wildlife. The series highlights Australian distinct biodiversity and natural beauty. Australian wildlife such as kangaroos and kookaburras can all be seen in the background. This gives viewers in Australia a sense of pride and familiarity, while also imparting educational value to people worldwide. Imagine you're sitting in like England or somewhere watching the show, and then suddenly, what the heck is that? Technically it's called an Australian white ibis, but here we call them bin chickens. They're found everywhere, but really, I think they love Sydney the most. Australia's natural beauty is showcased in the representation of its landscapes, which range from lush woodlands to stunning coastlines. Music and soundtrack. The music in Bluey plays a pivotal role in capturing and enhancing its Australian essence. Composer Geoff Bush employs native instruments such as the didgeridoo and gumley throughout the show's soundtrack, infusing it with authentic Australian soundscapes. By integrating these indigenous instruments, the music not only complements the visual storytelling, but also celebrates Australia's cultural diversity and rich heritage.
Wow.
Positive
Not that.
association. The show highlights the importance of work-life balance, with Bandit and Chili both having careers but also dedicating time to their children. This depiction resonates with many Australian families striving to achieve the balance. Furthermore, Bluey often addresses topics such as gender roles and equality subtly but effectively, promoting progressive values without lecturing. Lessons on social interactions, emotional intelligence, and life skills are included in many of the episodes. There's even an episode that focuses on infertility and another one that focuses on the concept of the afterlife. This show covers a whole range, which is also why I think adults really enjoy the show. Here are some fun facts about Bluey. Amanda works as an
Alright, I'm not wrong. My mom does like Bluey too, like me. It's just because her 2-year-old sister's not really sucked in Bluey. I don't know, when I first saw Bluey, and me and my sister were probably like, she was probably like 7, and I was probably like 10 or 9. I don't know. Yeah. I think it was like that old, and I watched Bluey, and I think I felt sucked in Bluey. Bluey just sucked my soul into it. Bluey is a, I don't know. It's like for adults and kids to enjoy. It's really, they have really good ideas in it, I gotta say.
Geologist, which relates to dogs digging up bones, and Chili works at an airport, which relates to dogs with sniffer dogs.
Okay.
The identity behind the kids that voice Bluey and Bingo are private, which is really rare to see. The intro of the show is literally a game of musical statues. Bandit and Chili's voice actors didn't meet in person for 4 years. And
Wow.
in America, for some reason, some episodes were banned because of this.
Yep.
He's having a baby! What happens now?
Really?
What? Oh my god.
What I think about the show. I think what makes Bluey so remarkable is that its ability to maintain its local charm while appealing to a global audience. The show's universal themes of pleasure, friendship, and family cut across cultural divides, making it relatable to audiences everywhere. However, it never loses sight of Australian uniqueness, finding the ideal harmony between both firmly rooted in the region and widely accessible to people of all backgrounds. For many Australians, including myself, Bluey has become a source of national pride. It's a show that's devoid of cliches or preconceptions, positively and truthfully portrays Australian culture. I can't remember any other piece of media that managed to achieve this feat. Australia's prominence has increased as a result of Bluey's worldwide popularity, which has exposed a wider audience to the inventiveness, comedy, and way of life of the nation.
Yep. I really like how I'm learning things from a cartoon show. Even though I don't do. Yep. I love learning things I don't even know. Even when I go to school. Okay. Alright. Wow, cute. What else? Wow, that's a cute sweater.